Hello everyone and welcome to Adobe Photoshop 2025 lesson number 17. In today's lesson, we're going to be talking about the image menu. So let's head over to Photoshop and take a look at the image menu. So we're inside of Photoshop, and this is a continuation of what we were doing yesterday. The past couple days actually, we talked about the edit menu and the file menu, and so today we're going to talk about image. Now there's not a lot here, but we'll do just kind of a quick overview and kind of look, and I'm going to use my keyboard to kind of go through this real quick. So most of these options are for an image. They're not for, a plain background like this, okay? But what I'm going to tell you is this, is that when we start doing projects, I will make it a mission of mine to centralize one of the projects around the image menu so you can see exactly how this menu correlates with doing photo projects, okay? Because it's very important. So there's a couple things. One, with the mode, you can do bitmap, grayscale, duotone, index color, RGB, CMYK, lab, and multi-channel. 8-bit, 16-bit, and 32-bit. So generally speaking, when we're doing digital content, video, web, photo, it's going to be RGB. If you are doing print, where you're going to print the document off, it's going to be CMYK, but you can also do RGB with printing, okay? Grayscale is just going to make it black and white. Bitmap, duotone have their purposes. We'll dive into projects and really talk more in depth with those. Again, when I'm doing a project, it's easier for me to explain these things than to talk about it now and then say, well, I don't even understand what that is. Exactly. You need a visual aid. I'm very visual myself, so I want to give you a visual aid so you really understand what it is that we're doing. Adjustments. Okay. So again, we need a photo to really talk about these, but brightness, contrast, levels, curves, exposure, vibrance, hue, saturation, color balance, black and white, photo filter, channel mixer, color lookup, invert, posterize, threshold, gradient map, selective color, shadows, highlights, HDR toning, desaturate, match color, replace color, and equalize. All those we're going to be talking about when we do photo projects, okay? So we will cover all of these when we do that. If I don't have a photo to show you, there's really no purpose in doing these because these are photocentric options. It doesn't mean you can't use it in other projects. You absolutely can, but the easiest way to understand it is with a photo, okay? So we'll come back to that. Autotone. Basically what this is when you take a picture and the light's off, you can autotone it. Auto contrast. Same thing. If your contrast is off, you can auto contrast it. It will automatically adjust the photo to what it thinks it should be. Auto color, same thing. If your color's off a little bit, this will bring it back into where it needs to be. Image size. This is just an option to be able to adjust the size of your image, which you don't really want to be doing here. It's better if you select the image and adjust it on the canvas. Canvas size. When you are creating a project, generally speaking, not always, there are exceptions, but generally speaking, when you select a project, you already have the canvas size selected. You have all your options set up, so you're not messing with either one of these, okay? There are exceptions to that. Sometimes you need to do that, but for the most part, you're going to set that up when you start the project. Image rotation. So this, you can rotate it 180 degrees. You can do 90 degrees clockwise, counterclockwise, arbitrary, flip the canvas, horizontal, and flip it vertical, okay? Crop, which is not activated right now, but if I grab the crop tool, I can shrink down. I can crop an image and cut stuff off. Trim, you can trim stuff, reveal all, duplicate. We can duplicate the image, apply the image, calculations, variables, define, data sets, apply data set, trap, and then analysis. So with analysis, you can set measurement scale, data points, record measurements, ruler tool, count tool, and place scale marker. Now remember, when we start doing photo editing, we are going to use the image menu for those projects, and it will be multiple projects. So we'll come back to this and really do a deep dive into it. All right. So That is the image menu. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for checking out this lesson on YouTube with Techiemy. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get an update anytime we upload new content. And check out the videos below to keep learning Adobe Photoshop 2025.